Hi everybody, welcome to the Massey College Bibliography Room. My name is Sophie Edelhart. I'm a PhD student in Yiddish with a collaborative specialization in book history and print culture, and I'm also a printing fellow here at the Big Room. My specialty is Yiddish Type, and so I work a lot with our Yiddish Type collection. And you might be wondering, what is that? Let me show you an example. This is some of our Yiddish Type. A lot of people will think this is Hebrew, and the two languages do use the same alphabet. However, they have slightly different linguistic roots. So Hebrew is an ancient language that has close relationships to Arabic and Aramaic that was modernized in the 1920s, 1930s. And Yiddish is a language that developed in Central Europe and like a region we would call Ashkenaz, which is Eastern Europe, Central Europe, and basically is a Middle High German written in Hebrew characters with influences from Slavic, French, any other sort of language that was picked up along the migration of Jewish communities in those regions. So it's a little bit of a mishmash. These type collections we have we know that they're Yiddish because they actually came from a Yiddish newspaper that used to print in Hamilton, Ontario, called Der Hamiltoner Jiddische Stimme, which means the Hamilton Jewish Voice. And that paper was run by a man named Henry Ballinson. And the type that he used to publish that newspaper was later donated here. Where myself and a couple of other people have been playing around with it. This is some of the stuff that we've done. So this is a poster that I made about a month ago for a friend's band of mine that was coming to play in Toronto. They are called Mamaliga, which means cornmeal or polenta in Romanian, but they're a klezmer band, so they have a lot of Yiddish influence as well. And the design for this poster is actually based off of a poster by El Lissitzky, who was a Russian graphic designer who developed a lot of Soviet aesthetics and Soviet Jewish aesthetics in particular. And he has this one work that I really liked that sort of uses this angled form to work with Hebrew letters. And so I wanted to take advantage of the way that English and Yiddish are written in opposite directions. So left to right and right to left. And so that these two words, they mean the same thing. This is the same in Yiddish as in the English transliteration here, but they're sort of coming together in the middle. And we played around with some of the ornaments that we have in the collection to create these lines and circles and boxes and stuff. So this is what you can do with graphic design in the letterpress. Mostly here we print books or cards, things using lots of text, but there's like a whole world of sort of ways that you can play around with lettering and ornaments and whatnot to create things that are more visual like this. So this is a card that I printed for Passover this year. This is another example of sort of using ornaments as graphic elements because I use all of these little wave type ornaments to create parting C's, or at least that's the idea. And it says Chag Sameach across the front, which means happy holidays. And inside, this is an English poem, but this is sort of some more traditional letterpress work that we do here. This is the first thing I ever set, so this was, me sort of experimenting and figuring out how to do it all. But look how far you can get in just a few months. This project is not mine, someone else printed this, but this says Bookmark in Hebrew. So people are also printing in Hebrew here with the Yiddish and Hebrew type collection. And this is with our wood type. So this is not from the Ballinson collection, but I do particularly love how big and graphic it is. One thing to know, if you don't already, is that wood type is measured in lines, whereas lead type is measured in points. So this is a 12-line type, and these would be in point systems. So that's what I've been working on. Thank you for watching. We have more exciting stuff coming up this year and next with our Yiddish and Hebrew type collection. So if you're interested in coming to check it out or working with the type, stop by the Bib Room, ask for Sophie, and yeah, let's make some cool stuff.